was billed as the ultimate sports podcast.
I told you, all of my critics, I told you all that I was the greatest of all time.
Everybody has been waiting.
I'm God gifted.
He's a bull. I'm the matador.
This is the Weekend Guy Podcast, and it begins now.
Speaking about a draw, the last or the fourth Ashes test ended in a draw due to it being rained out.
The weather. I think England had
Had the upper hand.
No, they played it according to the weather.
Yes.
Right? The only thing which made them not to win that test match was that rain. But they played like a one-day test basically. So they were batting like crazy because they knew that the rain was coming.
Bears ball.
Yeah, Bears ball. They were and they came right. They put up a decent score.
True.
Australia was struggling to catch them, but the it was close though.
No, actually, because England started off posted 500. I think the challenge was then set out to Australia to respond, and their response wasn't that impressive.
They made 300, isn't it? Yeah, and then England did it again, and they declared.
Yeah,
because they needed to give them a chance.
It was it was I think balls to the wall for lack of a better expression.
Yeah.
But damn, man, I was personally happy that it rained. Between the Pommies and Aussies, we don't like them both. But if I had to choose one, I wanted Australia to retain
win it.
the Ashes.
Damn, I want England to win it. It makes it more interesting for me. So if England wins, because the problem is England really wins anyway.
Yeah.
Like, I can't remember the last time.
But my only issue with England, right, is whenever they win something, it's the media storm that makes it seem like they've won the greatest battle.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Okay, so
achievers in world sport.
I'm also a little bit biased because on my phone I always look at sports from the England perspective.
Exactly.
So I'm always looking at. So I'm always reading the headlines.
So I'm enjoying the misery and them sulking right now.
Yeah.
Because the current trend, right, is the Ashes rule is if there's a draw in the tests,
the holder.
The previous, the holder
like
keeps it.
It's like the rugby between New Zealand. The Mandela Cup.
And now they're busy complaining that should we go re-look at that? Should be a reserve test day.
That's what I'm. That's okay. Since I'm a little bit from an English perspective, because I see my sports from an English perspective. Yeah. That's not a bad idea though.
No.
Why leave things like in tennis? Most if Wimbledon rained out, they pause the game.
Yes.
Go out.
Yeah.
Even if it's 6 hours later, they come back and finish the game. Why can't we do that? Because it just spoils the spectacle. Remember, if it had gone into the final test, I mean, it makes it
so much
Ashes on the line, you know. Yeah. And then if England wins it, for example, on that last game, then they go to Australia as champions. And now Australia, now when the games are in Australia, Australians want to get back what they lost. So it just gives...
It builds the hype.
Yes.
But the beauty in sport is its unpredictability.
Yeah, the weather.
And the weather plays a part in that build-up. So for me, if we now start taking the weather out of the equation, it now becomes more predictable. Because had there not been rain, I think the general consensus was England was winning.
But they'd work to get there, though. It's not like it's deserved, though.
No ways. Nothing in sport is deserved.
It's deserved.
Right?
They worked to get there. They did 500 in the first innings. Australia did 300. Yeah. Then they were in 200 and something.
Yeah, but listen. What do we say about the fat lady? It's not over until she sings, right?
Yeah.
So she hadn't sung. Until the rain came.
Sucks, though.
It does.
I just want them to win it, and then because it's been a while, bro. It's like us. Australians are coming here next month. They're coming here next year.
I bathe in tears of English fans. I bathe in their tears. Hard. I'll even swim in them.
I don't know. I like English cricket. Personally, I like English cricket. I like the guys. I like the whole. It's hyped up.
Yeah, Bears ball is fresh innovation for Test cricket.
Yeah.
But also, it's called Test cricket because you are there not to smash opponents, but to test your skill.
Yeah.
You know, no point in scoring 500 in a day and a half, right? But you cannot exercise patience.
Yeah, bowl them out.
You know, exactly. And for me, that's the beauty in Test cricket, that grinding down an opponent and getting that result.
I think for us, then, our opinion is split, guys. I don't know with you guys. Maybe you'll tell us in the comments. Taking into account what has transpired to us before as South African cricket fans, Duckworth Lewis growing us before.
Exactly.
Some rules needs to be adjusted in cricket.
That pain is only making us stronger.
I was pissed off though. The Sean Pollock 2003 fucking World Cup exit.
Buddy.
Bro, that was fucking painful. Bro.
Listen, it still hurts.
Yeah,
it goes
even
back
today.
to 1992 too.
Yeah. You see, we don't forget. We don't forget.
So England must also feel.
Yeah, it sucks
They must
though.
feel. They must feel.
Though.
But
So,
well done to Australia.
Oh.
We look forward to hosting them next year.
You see, I hate Australians. When it comes to sports, I don't favor anything to do with Australia, bro.
Over England.
I love England. No, I'm an English fan.
Standout.
English fan. No, I'm an English fan. No, Australians. They screwed us too many times. That's the problem. Yeah. But anyway, guys, feel free to bring us, drop your comments down below and tell us who you guys go for. I still hate Australians. We'll hear from you, man. You tell us what you thought of the Ashes. It sucked for me as an English supporter in that particular series.
Yeah.
But otherwise, coming up next month, the Australians are here. It's the Proteas. It sucks that they're not going to play in Joburg, though. Eh?
Yeah, but I guess, you got to share the cricket. We are spoiled with
international cricket.
International
National
sports
rugby.
Generally in Gauteng. So
Gauteng.
I'll let that one slide.
Yeah, it's going to, because I was actually thinking of during the week, take a day off, go watch a day.
We must just look at the fixtures. There should be, I think, maybe a ODI.
The ODIs are this side. Yeah, there's two actually, Centurion and here and Joburg. So there is Wanderers and here. So and we're the closest to Wanderers. So
100%.
we should talk to a couple of guys. And speaking of Wanderers, how was the game during the weekend, mate?
We dominated.
Okay.
We dominated 1-6-2. When you're there for business.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
We were there for business.
You're gelling.
Yeah. Right now, I can comfortably say we are equal points.
The number
MCC.
one.
Yeah,
you've caught up, mate.
Yeah,
well done, mate.
We're getting the promotion. It's what we're working for.
How many games are left now?
There's two. No, I'm lying. There's 3 more games, and the team we're playing this weekend has a game in hand, right?
Oh, okay.
But if we beat them this weekend, they stand no chance in getting to top 2. So we're playing a final.
Nice.
A final.
Nice.
So we're gonna handle business.
I think then,
through.
with that being said, where home ground. No, I'm there. I'm taking the weekend guy crew.
Yeah.
The other guys not here, so we're taking them there. Yeah, we'll bring some beers. It's 9:30 in the morning, though.
Yeah,
imagine.
let's handle it.
How can you drink 9:30 in the morning? But we're
No,
definitely there. I
Look,
mean,
look,
it's
look
since
at
it's
your
the final.
morning. Yeah, look at your morning, right? It's the fight. You win the fight, or you win the bet.
If I win the bet, Jesus Christ, I'm bringing something green there.
You have an epic breakfast, and then you pull through to watch hockey, and you drink.
Of course, no,
so celebrate.
Definitely going to be there. I'm going to inform
Sunday.
Price, the other host on the Vinac podcast.
Yes.
That Sunday we're pulling up to the final.
Yes,
of the other guys pulling up. I mean, it's going to be epic. It's an epic weekend already. It's a Bok weekend.
Yeah.
Hockey on Sunday. Babalas on Monday. Month end. Go on the next week. Yeah, well, so it's going to be epic. Speaking of Babalas over the weekend. Speaking of the Bok week, it's gonna be. I wanted to go do the whole Guijo thing with the Guijo squad.
Okay.
Since work commitments.
So, damn. I was about to ask you, why aren't you doing it?
No, work commitments, mate. It's month end. I cannot be leaving the
bills.
office.
You got bills to pay.
Yeah, I got bills to pay. Got people to
you see, guys, Stella must sponsor so that we can do this full time.
Yes.
And then he doesn't have work commitments.
World Cup is coming up, guys.
This would be
Cricket is coming up. Cricket World Cup is coming up. World Cup is coming up. Cricket World Cup is coming up. I mean, the year is like packed, jam-packed.
Yeah.
So I want to bring you guys,